Becoming increasingly anxious or worried about forgetfulness is often dismissed as a normal reaction to occasional lapses in memory, but when these concerns become frequent or disproportionate, they can themselves contribute to cognitive decline. Anxiety about memory performance is not just an emotional response. It has measurable effects on the brain's ability to encode, store, and retrieve information. Persistent worry triggers elevated cortisol levels, which impair hippocampal function and disrupt the neural circuits responsible for short-term and long-term memory. This creates a vicious cycle. Anxiety about forgetfulness increases cognitive strain, which leads to more lapses, which in turn heightens anxiety. Over time, this pattern can accelerate cognitive aging and reduce overall mental agility. The risks associated with persistent worry about memory are significant. Anxiety amplifies attentional fragmentation, reduces working memory capacity, and increases mental fatigue. Even minor lapses, such as forgetting a name, misplacing an object, or overlooking a small task, can feel magnified, creating stress that reduces confidence and interferes with daily functioning. In social and professional settings, this heightened self-consciousness may lead to avoidance behaviors, decreased engagement, and diminished cognitive stimulation, all of which further weaken the brain's memory networks. Chronic anxiety can also contribute to sleep disturbances, including difficulty falling asleep or maintaining deep, restorative sleep, which compounds memory impairment and reduces the brain's ability to recover from daily cognitive stress. At a neurobiological level, anxiety affects the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, and amygdala, disrupting the balance of neurotransmitters such as GABA, serotonin, and dopamine, which are crucial for emotional regulation, focus, and memory consolidation. Elevated cortisol from chronic stress can shrink hippocampal volume over time, weakening the very circuits needed to encode new memories and retrieve recent information. Oxidative stress and inflammation, often exacerbated by poor diet or sedentary lifestyle, further impair neuronal function, reducing cognitive resilience and increasing the susceptibility to memory lapses. The combination of physiological and psychological stressors means that anxiety about forgetfulness is not merely uncomfortable, it actively undermines the brain's memory capacity. Warning signs of this pattern may begin subtly. You might notice feeling tense or preoccupied when trying to recall a recent conversation, worrying excessively after misplacing a common item, or repeatedly rehearsing tasks in your mind to prevent forgetting. These moments of heightened self-monitoring may interfere with attention and working memory, ironically increasing the likelihood of errors. Over time, the stress-induced impairments become more persistent, leading to frequent mental fatigue, reduced efficiency, and a growing sense of frustration or helplessness. Recognizing these early warning signs is essential, as timely interventions can break the feedback loop between anxiety and cognitive strain, preserving both mental health and memory function. Nutritional strategies can play an important role in reducing stress and supporting cognitive resilience. Magnesium-rich foods, such as pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and dark chocolate, have calming effects on the nervous system, helping regulate neurotransmitters that support attention and memory. Herbal teas, particularly lavender and chamomile, can reduce physiological stress responses, lower cortisol levels, and promote relaxation, which enhances sleep quality and memory consolidation. Adequate hydration is also critical, as even mild dehydration can exacerbate irritability, mental fatigue, and lapses in focus. Incorporating a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and B vitamins further supports neuronal health, protects against oxidative stress, and enhances neurotransmitter function essential for memory and emotional regulation. Behavioral and lifestyle interventions are equally important. Regular physical activity, including aerobic exercise, strength training, or yoga, improves cerebral blood flow, enhances synaptic plasticity, and reduces inflammatory stress on the brain. Exercise also naturally modulates cortisol, serotonin, and dopamine levels, improving mood, attention, and memory performance. Mindfulness practices, meditation, and controlled breathing exercises strengthen the prefrontal cortex, improving cognitive control over anxious thoughts and enhancing the brain's ability to focus and switch attention effectively. Even brief daily meditation sessions can decrease rumination, improve working memory, and reduce stress-induced interference with cognitive function. Practical cognitive strategies complement these approaches. Maintaining structured routines, Using checklists and external reminders such as calendars or smartphone alerts reduce the cognitive load and limit opportunities for anxiety-driven lapses. Deliberate memory exercises, such as repetition, association techniques, or visualization, reinforce neural pathways and improve confidence in recall, helping break the feedback loop between worry and forgetfulness. Social engagement is also crucial. Discussing tasks, collaborating on problem solving, and participating in stimulating conversations provide real-world cognitive exercise while reducing isolation-driven anxiety. Sleep hygiene is another essential factor. Chronic worry about forgetfulness often disrupts sleep, which in turn impairs hippocampal memory consolidation and prefrontal cortex efficiency. Consistent sleep schedules, limiting screen exposure before bedtime, and creating a calming evening routine enhance restorative sleep, giving the brain the opportunity to recover from daily stress and consolidate memories effectively. Ignoring frequent anxiety about memory lapses can create a self-reinforcing cycle of stress, mental fatigue, and cognitive decline. Over time, persistent worry can compromise attention, working memory, and executive function, increasing the risk of broader cognitive deficits. Early recognition of these patterns and proactive interventions, including magnesium-rich nutrition, herbal stress reduction supports, regular physical activity, mindfulness and meditation, structured routines, cognitive exercises, sleep optimization, and social engagement can strengthen the brain's resilience, improve memory performance, and reduce the psychological burden of forgetfulness. In essence, increased anxiety or worry about forgetfulness is not merely a normal reaction to minor lapses. It is a warning sign that the brain's memory circuits are under stress. By combining nutritional support, stress management, cognitive exercises, and lifestyle strategies, individuals can protect hippocampal and prefrontal cortex function, preserve memory, and enhance cognitive flexibility. Addressing these early signals decisively allows the brain to maintain resilience, mental clarity, and confidence, preventing minor concerns from escalating into more serious cognitive challenges.